Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my top 5 videos. And instead of looking to past zombies games today, we're going to be looking to the future and going over 5 maps that will get remastered in Treyarch's next zombies game. With all the success that Zombies Chronicles brought to Black Ops 3 and Call of Duty, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that in Treyarch's next game, we're going to be seeing a bunch more remastered maps. And in this video, we're not going over my top 5 favorite maps that haven't been remastered. I'll be looking at 5 maps that actually have the best chance of getting remastered, and the maps on this list may surprise a lot of you. Now, what I want you guys to do is let me know in the comment section below right now, what is 3 maps that you guys want to see remastered in Treyarch's next game that wasn't remastered in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and let's see if we can break 2,000 likes on today's video. Besides that, let's jump into today's top 5. So coming in at the number 5 spot on my list, we have the map 5. And I think this right here is a great place to start when looking at maps remastered, because if you look at Chronicles, a large portion of the maps are from a Black Ops 1. Actually, half the maps are Black Ops 1 maps, and that's because Black Ops 1, first of all, is kind of old enough to remaster these maps, and they'll definitely benefit from the graphics upgrade. And 5 is a pretty basic map, just like a lot of the Black Ops 1 maps, especially like Keenan or Toten. So 5, all you have is just basic zombies mechanics, right? You have the perks, the mystery box, the pack-a-punch, the zombies, the Pentagon Thief, and that's really it. There isn't a bunch of stuff behind the scenes going on, so it's a map that wouldn't be as tough to remaster as some other maps in Call of Duty Zombies. Also, when you look at all the maps that haven't been remastered yet, I think 5 would benefit greatly from a remaster, because in 5, in BO1, I think the Winter's Hell really drags this map down. Having such a weak and lame wonder weapon really kind of ruins the map for me, and I would love to see them replace the Winter's Howl with the Thunder Gun or maybe the Wonder Waff or some other wonder weapon that they have in their next game, and adding in Gobblegums and more effective weapons would really make 5 a much more enjoyable map to play. So coming in at the number 4 spot on my list, I have Call of the Dead, and I think this map right here would benefit so much from a remaster, because one of the big things in Black Ops 1 that I never liked was the spawn system. I think the spawn system was incredibly slow, and on Call of the Dead, it's really bad because the map is pretty big and zombies can spawn in everywhere, and if you open up a decent amount of the map in the first 5-10 rounds, those first 10 rounds are painfully slow, and it feels like it takes half an hour just to get through like 10 rounds. And I think if they took the new spawn system they have in Zombies, put that on Call of the Dead, the map would be so much better. And obviously, Call of the Dead is a fan favorite. A lot of people who played BO1 like Call of the Dead, and besides that little issue with the spawn system, the map is flawless. It is such a good map. Now, sure, George Romero was a little bit annoying, but overall, the map is so awesome. It's so much fun, and just imagine how good this map would look with the updated graphics. Like the Giant, for example, adding that snow effect on the Giant, oh my gosh, that map looks amazing. And honestly, every single Chronicles map looks stunning, and Call of the Dead would be absolutely gorgeous if they remastered it. So coming in as the number 3 spot, we have Nuketown from a Black Ops 2 Zombies. And Nuketown is a map that is very, very basic, just like 5, just like Call of Dead. There's really not much going on. You have the perks, mystery box, and zombies, right? You really don't have too many mechanics going on with this map, so it wouldn't be a overly difficult map to remaster, and I think that's why this map has a good chance of being remastered in Treyarch's next game. And not only that, I think Zombies needs more maps like this. Having these small little challenge maps are so much fun. And look at World War II with Groston House. It might not be the most insane map in the world, but it's a small little map that is so much fun to play time to time, and it's something different. We're used to these big over-the-top maps. Why not throw in a couple of these small challenge maps in the future? So coming in at the number 2 spot, I have Town from Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now, why specifically Town? Because there's no way in hell that Treyarch is going to spend all that time remastering Transit. I know, guys, it'd be cool to see them change Transit up, but I just don't think it's ever going to happen. So why not take a map like Town that is absolutely loved by the community and throw that into Treyarch's next game? And again, it's similar to Nuketown. It's a small little challenge map, very basic features, pack-a-punch perks, and weapons, and zombies. There really isn't much work when it comes to remastering Town. So I actually have this big vision for Town, and the first thing I would love to see is I do not want any of the lava, I don't want any of that fog, nothing like that. I want Town to look like what it did before the Moon strike, before the rockets hit the Earth. It's a regular town, and not only that, I think what Treyarch needs to do is they need to have one map that they can modify continuously depending on the season. Multiplayer always has these maps that are modified for certain events. So right now you can see World War II and you have Winter Kharatan. In Modern Warfare Remastered, you had Winter Crash. I think Treyarch needs a zombie map, and Town would be the perfect map that they can constantly modify depending on the season. So during the Christmas event, we can have a Christmas Town with a Christmas tree in the middle of the map, and then during a Halloween event, they could have a Halloween-themed version of Town, or an Easter event. I have no idea, but they can do a bunch of awesome things with this map, because you can't make a Christmas Mob of the Dead, right? That just wouldn't work. Having Town as that one map they can constantly modify would make those seasonal events a lot more interesting in zombies. So coming in at the #1 spot on my list, I think it's kind of obvious, Mob of the Dead Remastered, and this map right here is 110% getting remastered in Treyarch's next game. Believe me, guys, Treyarch knows exactly how much the community wants this map remastered, and they have plans for it for sure for Black Ops 4, because recently with the Mob of the Dead Remastered loading screen we got, that is kind of confirmation that something is going on with Mob of the Dead, and what I think is it's either going to be a pre-order bonus or it's going to be a season pass purchase bonus. Now, with that being said, I really do hope they make this a pre-order bonus. First of all, that would hype up the game so much. A remastered version of Mob plus a new map. Oh my gosh, I'd pre-ordered the game like 5 times. That would be so epic. But if they go down the path of making this a season pass bonus where you have to buy the season pass in order to have access to this map, I think that would kind of ruin it. Leave that for the multiplayer stuff and let everyone experience Mob Remastered, because it is such an epic map. It's hands down one of the best maps in all of COD Zombies, and if you did not experience it back in Black Ops 2, it's a map you have to play, and I want absolutely everyone to experience this map on day one. So there we have it, guys. 5 maps that I think will get remastered in the Treyarch's next game, and I love how I'm talking about Mob of the Dead like it's already confirmed. That's how confident I am that this map is going to get remastered. But all the maps on this list, I just don't think they're crazy over-the-top jobs. I think maps like Diarize and Buried are interesting maps, but I think there's so much behind those maps, so many mechanics on those maps, I just don't see it happening. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll remaster every single map that hasn't been yet. That'd be awesome, but if I had to guess 5 maps, those are the maps I'm going with. Besides that, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, drop a like and subscribe for more Treyarch Zombies content. Peace out.